Pfunds. And after staying dry while riding yesterday, I did get wet a little bit on the way back from my long hike to find a restaurant. But today, I don't think I'll be quite so lucky. At the moment, it's sunny, but as you can see, there are plenty of clouds. There's a massive system coming in from the west that covers about half of Germany and a lot of other countries. Denmark is getting really wet today as well. So that system's going to be hitting hard tomorrow, right when I'm supposed to go over the Russian pass. And in addition to being very wet, it's also going to be very cold. So cold that there's the possibility of actual snow. So I have contacted my hotels and I'm gonna make some changes. I won't go all the way to the south of the Gardasee. I'll just go over the mountain from Roveredo and see a little bit of the north end of the Gardasee and then head to Trento. Because as much as I am okay with riding in snow, I'd rather not do that on vacation. Of Tefls. Today is a major Catholic holiday, which means everything is closed except for McDonald's. I also missed my turn. Crossing the mighty Inn River again. This section of Radweg reminds me quite a lot of the bike paths where I live. The surface is a little bumpy and cracked. But you know what? I'll take that any day over riding in the road. Little town I'm in. But they have a very lovely view with what looks like maybe a waterfall coming down a crevice in the mountain. I'm not sure. I see it up in there. Don't know if that's snow or a waterfall. Maybe both. Up on the mountain, it looks like there's a ski jump. Really beautiful spot. something I've never seen before. There's just not much traffic. My GPS is tremendously upset about this development. But up until this little tiny hill, I've been cruising at about 20 miles an hour. Actually, because I'm just mostly spinning right now. Especially at the moment as I go up this hill. There's a castle and tower up here on this hill. I guess you could call that a mountain. Right now. Shocking, I know, being in the Alps region. That's Heiming over yonder with its church, with the typical Austrian onion dome. The road has betrayed me. B, as in betrayal. Was expecting it would stick down where it's flat. But it appears my planned route was down near the river where it was flatter. Like it goes down, but it's not feeling like it. My detour on the B Street is now crossing the river, and I am picking up my previous route. Which I think might be here. I'd like to point out this is an intended detour and not me getting lost. I work hard. Only have a bailout. Okay, now I really am back on track. And finally the inn once again. Oh, with a Holzbrücke. Sehr schön. Very attractive community. Well, this is a development I'm not so keen on. Gravel. This is not what a GP5000 rear tire is meant for. If I recall, this is a very, very short stretch. Lovely scenery, though. About the 19-mile mark for the day. but very nice and wild scenery. Inn River. Oh wow. Okay, photo stop. What the hell? I'm not sure I can make that corner. That's insane. This is a very beautiful spot, but my GPS has warned me that a climb is imminent. It is 1.25 miles and 387 feet. So I guess my theory that this might be flatter along the river than the option on the Bundesstraße was quite false. Please tell me I'm not going up there. Why would I go up there? Come now. Certainly we're not going to do that. Nope, we're going to turn off. That's a mercy. E-bikes. Gorgeous. See, you don't see this on the B road. This is next level kick-ass scenery here. Pretty little waterfall. Oh wow. That's nice. Look at that. Beautiful gorge. B road, I think, kind of goes the other way around this. I don't know if it goes up onto the mountain or not. I never plotted that in the GPS planning software. This is supposedly a climb. I like this interpretation of what constitutes a climb. Okay, this constitutes a climb. Achtung. 18%. So it appears that my GPS is just, holy crap, a little bit off in where the climbs are located. I don't know if I can get up 18% with the skiing or not. I don't know if I've ever tried 18% before. Oh, slipped. Any little bit of gravel when it's like this. I'm sure this little memorial is for a cyclist that died going up the 18% gradient, right? Right. Geschafft. Achtung, Gefahr. Holy shit. That's horrible. Okay, that was not a problem. Total overreaction on my part. But you see these tight curves all over the place. This is why I brought the Urban, because in the MK1 I do not make that curve. Nor, well, I might have made that one, but not the one before it. I saw those kayakers up there and I thought, oh, that's just a parking lot. So I went a different way and, well, I went the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to turn here. Indeed. Another curve that I can take thanks to the tight turning circle of the urban. Okay. Lundic. Get out of house. The Fern Pass, that's where the Via Claudia Augusta dumps in. And the Fern Pass is quite rustic and one I have no desire to ever ride. At a roadside rest place that's technically for the Autobahn, ate a highly overpriced sandwich and got the most expensive bag of gummy bears of my life. I think I mentioned today's a holiday. All the grocery stores are closed, so I'm stuck with whatever I can get. Up ahead on that little tiny hill next to the very snowy mountain is some sort of a castle or a chapel or something. You have to wonder in the Middle Ages how they got stuff up there. Maybe that's what the peasants were for. These kind of barriers. Who thinks that this is a good idea? Ooh, yes. Ha ha ha. Oh. Should gear down. I don't know if I can get around. And over the Inn River again. Sorry, you don't get a view this time. There you get a view. Sorry, you don't get a view here. Probably cost too much for plastic panels. No view. Lucky Autobahn gets the flat part. The rest of us are, well, we're having an adventure. It's very hilly in here. If a person knew the stretch well, I think you could maintain quite a good speed. It's like a roller coaster. navigable. Sometimes they like to do something extra rustic and they just throw down some chunky gravel. That was not easy to find. It's hidden around the corner and there's no sign showing where it is. So we just had some short, intense rain, and I hid out in Radweg under an overhang of a business. And I could just pull the foam cover out, but then I can't operate the camera because in my zeal to cut back on the amount of things that I had with me, I left my remote for the camera at home. Impressions of Radweg. Where I stopped for a delicious ice cream. And now there's a castle up on the hill overlooking the town. I think this bridge is getting a little old. So, 30 kilometers to Pfunds, which is just a little less than 20 miles. 32 kilometers would be 20 miles. And this is where things, I think, will get more adventurous. The valley gets quite narrow here. In fact, if you look across the river, you can see the Bundesstraße, which is basically built into the wall of the valley. So there's this little detour, which I hope is a little detour, but it appears that the path just doesn't exist anymore in a spot. It's completely fallen away. Camera. I'm told by the guy who just came down that this is just a very short 50 meters, which is good. Very large productive pile of manure. The sign up here says Schieberstrecke, which means exactly what I'm doing. Push. So basically they just made this detour path on what appears to have been basically a goat path. But look at that lovely view. Photo opportunity. Sehr abenteuerlich. I thought maybe going the other direction would be better for elevation, but clearly not. It sucks to go in the other direction too. Can feel my tires slipping on the wet pavement. Oh, you've got to be serious. Drives a car up here. right turn. Wow. Can I get around that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Amazingly, is the actual Radweg. This little itty bitty cow path. But it is paved, and it is not on the road. Really crazy stuff. I've ridden a lot of Radwegs through the mountains, but this is definitely one of the most adventurous. Probably right up there with the Inn Radweg. Wild and untamed. It's starting to get a little bit colder and windier. I can see behind me that it appears to be raining. All I can do is hope that I'm just far enough north of it to avoid the worst of it. And once again, across the Inn, which is quite broad in this area, there's a dam that I crossed just a little bit ago. Gorgeous area. Pity about the weather. Right into the worst of the rain. some sort of really big climbs, because the elevation today was supposed to be over 3,000. Maybe my GPS is just underestimating it, but I've got 2050 marked for today.